Hi everybody, can you let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay? Holy crap, 28 of you came out for this? After yesterday? Thank you very much. Oh, of course, I always forget that there's a delay when I ask a question, and then I'm waiting for the answer, and then the problem that we run into is you're all then going to sit for 5 minutes or so while you wait for me to read your answers. Loud and clear again, fantastic. Yes, Coles, I know you absolutely did get the full Monty today. Thank you very much for that. Yep, absolutely no notes. So we are jumping back into System Shock today. Just going to check a couple of my settings. So we are streaming fine. I should now be able to just pop System Shock up here. Fade you in. Oh, look at that. It's a little bit small. We'll make it bigger in a minute. Minimize that. Minimize that. And we should be ready to go. So just like yesterday, this might be a little bit messy, but again, bear with me. I am still getting used to the stream stuff. I play around with the settings, so hopefully the stream quality should actually be a little bit better this time than it was yesterday. There might still be some peaks and troughs, but if that's the case, we will, well, you know, we'll get through it together. Okay, let me just sort myself out. I'm just going to do a quick test because I just want to see what you're all seeing. I'm watching the stream back here myself. So you should, yes, you all see the little mini System Shock. Fantastic. Thank you, Britt. Appreciate it. And now we need to make it a little bit bigger. So basically what I'm going to... For those of you who missed yesterday's stream, we started playing System Shock, started taking some notes together. We are now entering into the second level of System Shock today. However, a couple of things happened. Those of you who are on the stream will have seen that there were dips in the stream quality, and unfortunately that was replicated in the gameplay footage that I was trying to collect. So basically yesterday, late last night, I went back into System Shock, and to be frank, I redid the entire medical center and collected some footage. Which again, the goal is that we won't be doing that, mainly because I don't want to have to play each level. I mean, that would end up being 4 times in total I will have played System Shock, which is going to be great for my knowledge of the critique, but it's not going to make it very efficient when I'm trying to take notes, sort things out. So just going to bring up the Word document just to see if you can all see this. Hopefully you should. So if I make that like that, then you should be able to see all of my Word document. Hopefully. Just checking it comes through before we get started. Yep, I see it all loading there. In a second, System Shock should load away. Again, I'm commenting on the past for you, but... Perfect, you can all see the screen. When we get to the actual writing portion, actually I'll try and do it now. We'll make it a little bit closer in, because I don't know if that helps anybody with it being so far away. We could say 140% perhaps. Hopefully that makes it a little bit easier for you to see some of the notes I'm taking. So, we worked through the opening yesterday. The bits in bold are basic story stuff, just to keep me right when I'm sorting out the chronology. Bold again. Again, my notes are very rough and ready. When we get to actually writing the critique, that's when we start kind of fleshing them out. So for now, we are off to research. So let's just get started. Options. I'm just going to make sure that the music is off. Yes, it is. Fabulous. And hopefully, this should start recording. I'm just going to do a quick test to see if it does. Yeah, it's a really good point, Chris Noyes. Yeah, the first level in System Shock is a medical center, very much like the first proper level of Bioshock 1. So I've now made this full screen. This should hopefully end up being full screen for all of you. I'm just checking how it looks on the stream. And then I'm going to stop it from being full screen. And I'm going to just do a quick check of a couple of file names. Is that boy Aqua lurking in here? What are you doing in here, that boy Aqua? Thank you so much for the donation. That's really cool of you. Congratulations on 100k, man. It's well earned. Thank you. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say that anybody who hasn't watched any of that boy Aqua's videos, which is way more likely than any of you watching any of my videos, that you should be doing that. Okay, cool. So I'm seeing that you're all seeing my screen. This should hopefully end up being full screen. Yes, it's all working fine. Fantastic. Great. We can get started. So what you're seeing here, this is all of the footage I had to record yesterday. Let me get rid of that one. Because, again, the stream ended up wrecking the quality of the footage. So this is all the stream footage. And as always, if you jump off at any point and you want to keep up to date with every step of making the critique, they'll all end up being under the playlist in my channel called How I Make Video Essays. Because, again, we're documenting the whole thing just so they're there in case anybody wants to see it in the future. But fantastic. Everything is sorted now. We can just get bloody started. So, without further ado, System Shock, innit? Alright, let's make you big. Let's up the volume ever so slightly. And again, I'm just going to walk around a little bit. We're still in the medical center. In a minute, we're going to get into this elevator. Now, first thing I need to do with this... Oops, not that. First thing I need to do is I need to run all the way back down here and quickly recycle all of my stuff. Once we do that, we'll be good to go to set into the second full level. So if I remember rightly, there was a elevator down here. Lovely. Get rid of all this delicious, delicious junk. So I quite literally just went through all the same steps as last time. And I upgraded my handgun. I'll be a bit more spunky in a minute. It's 9 PM here. I've got a coffee in front of me just to kind of up myself. Cool. Fantastic. Alright, let's do it then. It should be us. Start. And while we do this, I realize that I've messed up the chat. 2 seconds. I want it to be live so I can see all of you chatting about me. What are you saying? You chatting shit about me? I see you stealing tower. Multi-streaming and new lore dump. Nice, you take that back. There we go. Now I can see you all properly. Can't wait for Monty's incoming elevated spunk levels. You know what, Olive Tree? They're coming. Cool. Right, we're good. We're good. It's small. I'm just going to check my settings again. That was my mistake. Apologies. Again, spot the guy that does not know how to stream. We are fine. We are good to go. Okay, back into it then. Cool, we should be all back in. So, let me get my coins. Delicious, delicious tri-credits. Thank you, tri-credits. Olive Tree, it's worth me noting that because of your recommendation, I managed to find the Tri-Optimum employee handbook that comes with the game. And I saw that there is like a crap ton of stuff in there that we're going to have to look at together, including a fun personality quiz. So expect that in one of the future streams. We'll definitely be asking me to do that on stream. Watching this while I wait for my end of semester voice performance 100. Well, good luck, Pepperoni. So let's crap. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm not paying attention. And the cyborgs are getting here. Cyborgs, get out of here. You nuisance. Okay, on to the next level. So, I've managed to sync it up so that I can record footage. 2 seconds. I've just remembered that there's mutants on this floor. And I've done the thing I did before, haven't I? I've held this grenade too long. Yes. Eat. Grenade. Scum. Well, that went horribly. Let's do the med patch because we need to find the regenerative bay on research, because if we don't, then we end up getting respawned all the way back to the medical center, and I can't be bothered doing that elevator every single time. So we are doing really well for mini pistol ammo, so we'll just keep the mini pistol for now. The mutants will have nothing on them. Monty, we don't use grenades for a reason. You know what, you're right. But they are my favorite weapon in the game while I don't have the rapier. Okay. Is it good so far, Francisco? Yeah, no, I've played the game before. I think it's really, really good. It shows its age, even the remake, because the remake is designed...
To those who remain, to those who are tired, to those who are scared, I've a promise for you.
Scared.
I know you've been fighting hard, fighting to keep the way of life that has proven to be selfish. Tri-Optimum has reinforced this false narrative, time and time again. Why hold on to these delusions of grandeur? A promise that will lead you to your death. But what if there was another way? A way that promises immortality. This can only be achieved through Shodan, our goddess, and our great savior. She has plans for all of you. Plans to liberate us from these imperfect shackles. To live forever in peace and harmony as we serve her and each other. Join us. Join Shodan.
Okay, so just to keep you all up to date, if you're wondering why I'm not speaking during that, it's so that I have any important dialogue saved as a piece of footage without my microphone cutting in for the purpose of the critique. And there was a question here. Who was asking the question? Sam Mattingly. How do you sum up where you were at for those who missed the first stream? Totally fair enough. So first of all, there's a beeping somewhere, and that's because this is a mine. There we go. I hurt myself. Quite literally, this is the second level. So I am the hacker. We are well in the future. I have been brought to somewhere called Citadel Station, where a rogue AI called Shodan has essentially taken over. Shodan has taken over because I removed the ethical restraints for Shodan under the orders, at gunpoint, under the orders of the guy that you just heard speak, called Edward Diego, who was the chief of R&D on the station. All of the people on the station have been turned into either mutants or cyborgs. We don't know exactly how. We will learn a bit more about that later on. But for now, we know that Shodan is behind it, and Shodan basically wants to take over the world. She wants to spread out. She's got a god complex, and we're going to learn a lot more about what she's doing and what her philosophy is shortly. I think that sums it up. If I've missed anything key here, definitely some heavy compression going on for me. Okay. Damn it. Scale of 1 to 10, how much is the compression ruining the stream for you guys? Because if so, I might need to go off and have a bit of a tweak and stuff, but I don't know how entertaining that'll be for you. Compression is gone. Are you sure it's not just because I've stopped moving? Whoa, it's back. Damn it, okay. It's annoying as hell. Give me 2 seconds. It's not ruinous, but it is noticeable. It's roughly a 5 when you're in the hallways, Monty. Damn it. 2 seconds, maybe... Do I know why that's the case? Ah, I think I might know why it's the case. That might do something. Okay, 2 secs. Let me just tweak the OBS a little bit. Or better yet, let me just check the footage. We'll know for sure from the footage. Because whilst I love you all for being here, the most important thing is that the footage I'm recording isn't crap. Because I need to use that for the critique. So 2 seconds. OBS, just check the last clip I recorded. Okay, and that's because this is a Minecraft. There we go. I hurt myself. Quite literally, this is the... So, sorry, you're here. I am the hack myself. Okay, on my screen, the compression isn't too bad at all. It affected it when running down the hallway, so just let me have a quick check. No, okay, the footage is the priority. Sorry, everybody. I might just have to power through with this session. Hopefully it will sort itself. I've taken a couple of things off my internet, so I think hopefully that will fix it. And then we'll jump back. So back into the game. Oh, no, I do not want to get rid of OBS. Get rid of task manager rather. Back in. Okay, perfect timing actually for me just to take a quick note. So, pop you up here. Again, for those of you who missed the first stream, the purpose of this is to make a critique. So this will be very stoppy-starty. Mainly because 80% of this is going to be me typing stuff. I am a hack Call of Tree. I was in the H-Bomber guy video, didn't you see? I wasn't really, just in case anybody thinks that. I was not in that video. As you'll see, I don't plagiarize. That's probably why the videos aren't so good. Okay, Diego addresses us as we enter research. And I was too busy thinking about trying to get the recording to pick off exactly what he was saying, but basically, he's embraced Shodan, is spouting off about eternal life, brackets, transhumanism, question mark, and wants his colleagues to join her. Perfect, good enough for now. Just a little something to get us started. I'm also going to make a little note here that I remember research's level design is hell. So mazy. We will see how I feel about that comment when we get through. So now back to the game proper. Cool. It is just capturing it appropriately, isn't it? Great. All right. Properly playing the game for a bit now. This is it. See, you don't come to me for proper streams. You come to me for whatever the hell this is. All right.
Darcy's gone. They nearly got me. I went looking for him, but he knows. He knew better than to be there for any longer than an hour. One shot to the back of the head. It looks like he talked to Althea last, but when I tried contacting her, she didn't reply. I wish I was back home.
Poor Paul Stanek. So you'll see when we eventually get around to looking at the handbook, because again you get a digital one with this. The handbook gives you a total breakdown of what everyone's roles were on the station, which I think is really, really cool. Like really, really cool. It helps especially with the note-taking later. Just means I need to rely on the wiki a hell of a lot less. So if I remember rightly, there's lots to see down here, but it's a bit of a nightmare. So let's take the med patch. Want to see how my gameplay compares to the Nubis? You are going to watch this and think, why does this guy talk about games? I am terrible at System Shock. Like, really, really bad at System Shock. If you had a high opinion of me before, which I don't know why you would have, you're going to lose that opinion as this stream goes on. Because I am bad at it. See, the thing is, we're drowning in coins right now, 69, so I'm not going... Hey! Nice. Nice. So we are going to not stress too much about collecting junk like we did in the medical bay. That's what the medical bay is there for. Now we're going to start getting a lot more bullets, pretty interesting weaponry, stuff like that. Our goal here is to find the mining laser. No, thank you. Is to find the mining laser because we picked up the Shodan is aiming it at Earth. So we need to shut that shit down before she comes for us. Yeah, sorry for those of you that don't play on PC. It is not on console right now, the remake. Or the original, rather. Hopefully very soon, though. They do say they're working on it. Alright. Is there anything of use in here whatsoever? Didn't think so. Oh, tell a lie. I already have the sensor around radar unit. Great. Useful. Helpful. Thank you, video game. Absolutely saw it all in here. Is there anything in here? Nope. But it's yet another example of... I mean, this is just a cryo chamber that I can open. There's no reason to open it, but the fact that I can, very cool. Again, I'm an absolute sucker for all this sort of stuff. Just world building for the sake of world building. I fucking love it. I shouldn't swear so much in this one. I think YouTube really called me out on the last stream because I said wank quite a lot. Which... I don't think that's a bad swear, is it? Okay. LZ Epsilon, what are those things? They are essentially a virus mutant strain, the weird virus things I just killed. There's a couple of them on the floor, and they're a pain in the bottom. And now we're low on bullets. Gonna be relying on the wrench for a bit. I don't want to use my alternate rounds yet. The goal right now is to essentially just map out as much of research as possible. So we've made not a half decent start. Ah, let the jumping commence. I do have a battery, I could get the battery. So Shodan is watching us through the terminals. Wank is a swear at all? Good point, Pepperoni.
Cyborg conversion cancelled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
So what this means for those of you who missed yesterday, I can now respawn in this area. Because I've turned off the regeneration base. Shodan was using the regeneration base, which quite literally just bring you back to life, to transform people and trick people into becoming cyborgs. This here. So now I'll pop out of here if I ever die on this level, which is great, because I'm going to die a lot on this level. Yes, grenades. Give me the grenades. Thank you, baby. Have I played Blood West, Summer of Mark? No, I haven't. What's Blood West? And is it good? Storage and security are the most annoying levels. Totally agree, Isaacam. Totally agree. Research is a bit of a pain, but it's at least more interesting, and I'm just not paying attention. Give me a second. Kill this. If I could actually hit him with my very short supply of bullets. See, my memory of this is that soon Shodan just runs rampant and a bunch of enemies come, so we'll find out how we get on. Too busy looking at the chat. See, if I'm bad, it's because all of you are distracting me. That's what we're going with. Oh, hello. Bye-bye, sir. Cool. Just circle all the way around here, just get everything sorted. Again, I really don't want to waste my Teflon bullets, but I will if I have to. For example, this thing can go jump in a cave. That's broken because I need to. Can you jump in the game? Yes, I can. Look. Woo! Oh, watch! I'll kill this guy while jumping. No, I won't. That's going to make some great footage for the critique. Thanks, Naive Melody. Alright. No access password here. That's totally fine. no access password there. Okay, let's start by linking up these two. Oh. Ah! You know what, Alfir? They're my grenades, and I can do with them what I want. Although, I probably should be conserving them because there are some difficult enemies on the upper floors that I should be saving these for. Oh, an audio log in a briefcase. Why is it in a briefcase?
I can't believe this. This damn security bot outside my office keeps shouting, by orders of Shodan, no entrance permitted. And when I pushed past, it started shooting at me. The IT department isn't responding to my calls, neither is security. I gotta!
Cool, that's a good place to pause that recording. And we are coming back in. Batman's Bottom. Noticed the other day that you've been saying my name wrong in the Patreon. Thanks at the end of your critiques. I'm not going to tell you who I am, but good luck figuring it out. Well, Batman's Bottom, if you message me on Patreon, I absolutely will change the pronunciation. Ideally, if you could just tell me it phonetically, that would be ideal. Because I am terrible at mispronouncing words. If you want to giggle, go back and watch my Resident Evil Village critique from way back in the day, and the opening Tolkien quote, which is a quote I really love, where I say the word tithe and say it as the word teat. It's going to ruin that critique for you. It's not how that word's said at all. Engineer's report from John David Wong. Note to all technicians on engineering, lights and power in Beta Quadrant are still suffering from power surges related to Shodan's recent operation glitches. At the request of Mr. Endicott, I've installed circuit breakers in Alpha Quadrant in case of a power outage in Beta. Cool. Okay. That's fine. That's not going to be totally necessary for now, I believe. Yeah, engineering's miles away. I appreciate that you learn like important game stuff on early levels. Just means you have to pay attention. Which I'm not. Okay, that's a puzzle. Let's check the lounge. Well, what happened here? Hello? Thank you, Stanley. Appreciate it. Arcadia, it is literally an unlistenable critique for me. I normally re-listen to some of my critiques before I start writing a new one, just to kind of pep myself up, really. And I can't go back to the Village one, which kind of breaks my heart, because I was really proud of that critique when I made it. Nope. Audio log. Whoops.
These gas grenades I found are doing work. I just tossed one at a pack of mutant freaks and watched them hit the floor. Give me enough of these, and I'll crush them all.
Cool. Use the gas grenades on the mutants. And there's a couple of vending machines in here. I don't need to buy anything right now. I'm okay. This game's design is so intuitive, I found myself navigating its spaces and knowing what I need to do almost instinctively. Hey, Summer and Mark, I don't disagree, which is why this might frustrate some of you who have played the game, just because I'm getting so distracted, and I'm not paying attention to where I need to go or what I need to do. Right now, we're just mapping out the floor, trying to get as much of the space mapped out as possible, as well as picking up as many audio logs as possible. But this is an armory, and I need bullets, so need to deal with one of the worst bits of the game, which are these bloody wire puzzles. So for those of you who missed it, this wire and this wire, they both have one light, which means they give, you know, one power, basically. This wire has two, this wire has two, and I need to plug them all in, and I need to get the power level up, so it's between these two lines. So, let's do this for the sake of it, and this, because that's one line. There we go. Normally I just brute force this and just hope for the best, and then work kind of backwards. Bring you all in, all in. All right. Probably what we need to do is that. Maybe not that. Why is that not working? Oh, too much. Okay. I appreciate that summer remark, but I don't know how to solve this puzzle. I'm a little bit stuck. I think maybe I need to... Like, I struggle a lot with these wire puzzles. They don't feel like they make sense to me at all, and they are very poorly tutorialized. Don't expect me to criticize much about System Shock, but I will be criticizing the hell out of this, because I do not like these puzzles. Pop you there, perhaps. Oh no, that's way too much. Way too much. Turn it off. Huh. Why is that the case? Oh, come on. This is killing me. If anybody has any pointers, by the way, feel free to toss them in here, but I mean... I don't know if this makes any sense to you. Let me, I'm worried that my gun is taking up like a good chunk of it. There we go. If I just change this wire to here and this wire to here, what does that do? That did nothing. Okay. Like, I feel like if I pick up the wire, I should be able to see how much power that wire gives, and I can't see that on here. Which is very obtuse, I would argue. Because that up here and that down here. And then that in there. We did it. And I honestly do not know how I did that. Fantastic. Alright, let's get all this. Ooh, mines, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Give me the bullets. Yes, yes, yes. Nice little trick we can do with the guns. Told you all about it last time. Should be able to empty this. Oh no, it is empty. Ha! Okay, empty this one. Now I've got its bullets, and now I can throw it away. Lovely. Inventory's a bit of a mess right now, but we'll deal with that later. I have decided that we're probably... And we're back to the elevator, back to the start. Fantastic. I have decided that we're probably going to need to do the medical center of the original, just for the sake of capturing a little bit of footage. I want some footage of, you know, old hyperspace from the original game, stuff like that, which I think it's kind of necessary to talk about the improvements there. Back this way. Oh, tell a lie. Wrong way. Upstairs. Oh, is that shocking me? That's annoying. Ah, yes, it's all coming back to me now. Okay. Right, first of all, let's get this in. Negotiations continue to go well with the United Earth Miners Conglomerate over rights to Saturn's moons. Trioptimum is uniquely positioned to make a deal since Citadel Station is already in a stable orbit and has the scientific equipment necessary for preliminary surveys. Project projections, assuming a 30% stake in UEM's local mining activities, the standard rate, are promising. Our lawyers are researching the legality of imposing a 25% shipping tax, since Trioptimum technically has first rights to space shipping lanes in the Saturn sector. So again, this is good. I like this. We don't get a lot of this in the game, of like pre-Shodan stuff. Well, not pre-Shodan, but pre-Shodan going nuts stuff. So I like, we'll probably dig into that a little bit more when we look at the handbook and explore a bit more about the wider world and the other conglomerates at play.
Second time my progress has been lost due to power loss. Heading to Alpha to throw the breaker. Again. That's if I can find the damn switch with all those robots remodeling the quadrant. When will we reconnect the system to Shodan again?
So that audio log tells us essentially that just about the state of confusion on the ship, I guess, right? Because Shodan is doing the majority of this, but a lot of the crew had such faith in her, that when things started going wrong, they didn't immediately assume that Shodan had gone rogue. No, hold on. I'm good for health right now. Fantastic, yes, ideal. That will come in handy later for a difficult boss fight. Unless I can find the upgrade. So what I just picked up there is a laser shield, I believe. Where's... It's deactivated because it drains my energy, and I don't have much energy right now. However, I do think I have a lot of batteries. Ah, battery central here. Give me a second. Ideal. Ideal. Don't you feel compelled to play SS2? It's one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite games as well, Guto Diaries. I absolutely love it. I'm simply just going to wait. I'm just going to wait and see what happens with Night Dive. If they remake it, I will definitely do a video on it. If it looks like there's absolutely no news of that, then I will do a video on the original. I absolutely love it. Oh, thank you, Mithril. £10. That's really kind. Guys, you do not... Please don't give me donations. I really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. That is going to go straight to one of the Noobs' Christmas presents. But these are not for donations or anything. This is just so that we have a catalogue of how I make these videos. That's all this is. But thank you very much. That's really, really kind of you. Another goddamn wire puzzle. Okay, let me get some... It'll make it easier. You'll see why I'm doing this when we start editing. But I'm stopped recording, and now I'm re-recording, so that I have just footage of me trying to solve one of these bloody puzzles. It just means I don't have to snip it out of a clip later on. So again, we got 2, 2, 1. Okay. Well, let's pop you in here, Mr. 2. Pop you in here, Mr. 1. And pop you in here, sure. Send that through. Send that through. Yep. Send that through. Send that through. Oh. No. There we go. Again, the light doesn't necessarily show off. I don't know how much I filled that up. Is it too high? Is it not high enough? We will never learn. Oh, there we go. I can just see it from far away. Okay, that's not done enough. No, I appreciate it, Mithril. Thank you very much. When I was kind of calling you out, I didn't mean it in a harmful way at all. I really do appreciate it. But, you know, Christmas is around the corner. Get yourself something nice. Or if you don't celebrate Christmas, get yourself something nice anyway. Buy System Shock. Because I do recommend it. I think it's a great game. And everything I'm going to... criticize is the wrong word. And everything I'm going to kind of comment on in the critique that isn't abject praise is just going to be me going, it's dated, but, you know, that's just the game. And the beauty of the remake is that they have made it incredibly accessible, even in its datedness. You know, if you're curious about it, this is the version to play, I would say. But I think Olive Tree might disagree with me. I know you're a bit of a hard nut for the original one. Sorry, everyone. Give me 2 seconds. Let me focus on what the hell I'm trying to do here, because this is not entertaining at all. Right, this and this needs to go in here. I think the problem is how much power I'm putting in. So let's swap you for you and you for you. Let's try this. There we go. Once again, don't fully understand how I did that, but I think the logic is beginning to make a little bit of sense to me. Down we go. The hardest nut around. Yeah, so seeing as you're all joining us for the stream, I will just tell you, critique-wise, the first 6 months of the year are sorted. 3 critiques for the year with some Nubises and a whole bunch of lore dumps and stuff in the middle of it. This is the first, System Shock. Then there's going to be a critique of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which is either going to be interesting or painful. We will see how Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League turns out. And then, of course, the big project is Alan Wake 2. And I've got a few irons in the fire there. Reaching out to a handful of people. Want to make something kind of really special and a little bit different for that one. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. And around about March time, I'll be taking a lot of this footage. And I will be hopping it into a... Whoa, 2 seconds. Oh, it's just the electricity. God damn, I'm going to take note of that in a second. That's interesting. Ah, there we go. That's what we wanted. Key card. Key cards, baby. Key cards all around. Oh, and the key card does not let me in this door. That's fine. Do I just have to go back the way I came? I guess I do. Hey, thanks, Oak Shield. Appreciate it. We honeymooned in Disneyland Paris. It was amazing, just last week. But we started off the night with the Moulin Rouge, which I have never felt more posh in all of my life sitting in the goddamn Moulin Rouge. It was absolutely incredible. All the lights are really red, and you get like a bottle of champagne as part of like your ticket and stuff. It's just incredible. Which isn't like the main reason we enjoyed it. We mainly enjoyed it for the Monty musical number for AW2 critique confirmed. Call sign Nor. I am not going to say any more. But maybe. But I'm not going to say any more. I want it to be a surprise. Outside of those I'm working with, I'm trying not to give too much away about some of the cool stuff we've got planned. Did you go to the Versailles too? No, Shield, I didn't. I've been to Paris before and I did all the touristy stuff, but we just wanted to do Moulin Rouge and then we basically spent the week in Disney. And as somebody who, anyone who's listened to Lore Dump will know, loves to rinse the mouse for all their worth, and, you know, really just kick the shit out of Mickey Mouse any chance, I totally bought into the Disney magic. See, by the end of day one, I wasn't making jokes anymore. I was just having a good time. We got pictures with Captain Hook. As you all know, I love pirates, and Peter Pan is one of my favorite books of all time. So, Captain Hook was an absolute gent. He flirted with the Nubis. Goofy tried to steal her away at one point, and I was ready to kick off. Britt, I cannot sing. I'm not saying I will be the one singing, but there may be some interesting songs in the critique, and I won't say more because I've already said too much, and I'm losing track of where I'm going. We're deep into. Okay, I know where we are. Hey, thanks, Nexus. Appreciate it. Imagine being cucked by Goofy. Yep, absolutely, Olive Tree. He spun her around and everything. I was like, what's going on, Goofy? Stop it. She was ready to leave. Hook did not know anything about any boys. When I asked him, he was not interested in discussing that. Who is the better gamer? Great question. Chase. Chase is the better gamer. But, you know, if he'll start playing with the FIFA, he is by far the best. Oh, suck it. Come here. No, get out of it. Go on. There we go. How'd you rate the aiming of this game so far? I mean, this is it. There's no crosshairs. You do unlock a mod later for yourself. Oh, 2 seconds. Sir. You do unlock a mod for yourself later, which will show health bars and stuff and make things a bit more focused, but this is it. It's very classic. Unless I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm 90% certain I cannot aim down iron sights or anything. Okay. Just double checking where we are. We need to find the reactor, which I believe is somewhere over here. But again, it's been quite a while since I've... Oh god, radiation. I'm not paying attention. Okay, right. We're alright, we're alright. The radiation's not too bad in here. It's worth it. I don't know why I'm bothering checking all the I'm not. That was a waste of bullets, but it's fine. Worth it. Oh, also, everybody, I know that Alan Wake 2 New Game Plus came out today. Please be very careful about spoilers in the chat. Nothing at all for people who've played the first game, for done their initial playthrough, or for those who are starting New Game Plus. Mainly thinking to myself, because I started New Game Plus maybe about 30 minutes before starting this. Just played, you know, the first 20 minutes or so. And was very pleased to see that there are already changes, which is great. And I've managed to avoid the leaks. Alright, great. We're doing okay here. Not perfect. Not nearly as well as we were in the medical center. Clearly I'm distracted. See you later, Nexus. Thanks for stopping in. I really like the ammo count of the gun. Yeah, me too, Oakshield. Is there going to be an Alan Wake 2 lore dump? Oh, is there going to be an Alan Wake 2 lore dump, Oakshield? Yes, absolutely. That's going to be October. And it's probably going to be 2 parts, because anybody who's played that game knows just how dense it is, and how unfortunately 50% of that lore dump at least is going to be me going, so I was totally wrong when I theorized that this would happen. It turns out that I was wrong thinking this the entire time, and Chase and you getting very angry about that. What am I doing with this? These are nonsense bots. Let me just kick some ass. Get out! Oh, okay, that was tougher than I anticipated. A little bit of junk, thank you, sir. Bullets, yes, good, 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 good. Oh, good stuff, Pepperoni, well done. I have not played Summoner Mithril, is it good? Good to see you alienated. Hold the phone, this is a tricky room. Give me a sec. Just check. Nope, we're all good. Oh, yes, please.
Shodan's pulling so much power to the system that in order to combat the constant power outages we've been experiencing in Beta Quadrant, I've had to install manual switches in Alpha. At least now if there's a problem with the lights and doors, we can get them working again. It's above my pay grade, I know. But what the hell is the AA doing with that much power?
Okay, a couple of things happened there. So first off, let's pause and stop recording. First of all, Guto Diaries, thank you so much for the donation. That's really, really kind of you. The first one was 3 hours of pure joy. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I watched back a little bit of it afterwards just to see how things kind of turned out. I didn't think it was great, but if you enjoyed yourself, I'm not going to say no. Thank you so much for the donation. Caleb Ashcraft, yeah, I'm surprised Chase played AW2 lol. Yeah, me too. Chase finished it earlier today. I will say that Chase loved it. Loved it. If the fact that they went ahead and decided to play they played all the Remedy games that we covered post lore dump. So in the end, lore dump this year, and the beauty of this is that we have gotten Chase to record a couple of live reactions to some moments that fans of lore dump and fans of AW2 will know Chase would absolutely love, i.e. Herald of Darkness. So we'll have some live reactions to that to play for Chase's first exposure to it. The second thing was, someone asked in there about what's the best order to play the Remedy games. If you're being a purist, play Max Payne 1 and Max Payne 2, then play Alan Wake, play them in release order. If you are like me, I would argue if you just want to get into Alan Wake 2, you can play Alan Wake 1, Control, the Control AWE DLC, and then you can jump into Alan Wake 2. But I think you're missing out on some stuff if you don't play the extra stuff. But yeah. I wanted to take a couple of notes. That's what I wanted to do. So, come out of this. hopefully we should get some word. The bird is the word. Lovely. Okay, so I've written absolutely nothing about research here. Research. What are we doing in here for, first of all? The mining laser is in here. Shodan is aiming it at Earth. Worth noting that the residents of Citadel Station simply did not believe that Shodan could go rogue. So when stuff started going wrong, they thought someone had basically disconnected her from vital services. Again, I'm going to have to figure out when I'm writing it whether or not I'm going to give Shodan a gender or not, because it is a she in my head, just because the voice actor is a she. But, you know, it is a robot. How much intertwining do you think there are between the games with AW2? Alan Wake 1 definitely, Control definitely, Control's DLC definitely. Max Payne is more... I think Max Payne will become more important when they do the remakes. That's why I think you can wait. Like, quite simply, I think you can just wait for the remakes to come out and play them when they come out, because I think they're going to retroactively add some Alan Wake Control stuff into those remakes. Shodan refers to herself as a female. So, oh, does she, Olive Tree? Thank you very much. Great. Shodan's a her. Shodan's a her, everybody. Great. Again, not that Shodan's going to care how I gender her, but it's more just for my sake, so I'm accurate. Does the Max Payne have a remake? It is coming. They are working on it. They are currently working on it. But if you have a PlayStation, you can play both Max Payne 1 and Max Payne 2 on the PlayStation. They're dated, but they're fun as hell. I'm too busy focusing on you lot. That's what the problem is here. I had thoughts going on in my head, and now they're gone. Oh, worth noting. Can't aim down crosshairs. Classic design. Not a criticism. Just worth noting. But look at the various wares and consider how they customize the player experience. Shields, etc. Energy resource management. The works. The third Max Payne does not fit in, Stealing. Do not worry about the third Max Payne game. It's a good game. It's very fun. But if you're just wanting to get like the Remedy stuff, really don't worry about Max Payne 3. Put it this way, when we eventually do Max Payne on Lore Dump, I will not be covering Max Payne 3. I won't. We've got other stuff we want to cover. Okay, I think that covers us for now. Procrastinator, I feel Quantum Break would be a good to know for Night Springs DLC. I completely agree. But I also think that, to be frank, not to plug it, but you could just listen to the Lore Dump episode on it and you will learn everything you need. Or just watch a walkthrough. Yeah. What kind of keyboard does Monty have? I have a RAZER keyboard. I don't know. It's clickety-clack. It's very satisfying to use. I do not remember exactly what it's called. It's a RAZER V something, I think. Okay, I don't have anything else for research right now. Let's get back to the game. So, what time are we on here? 10 o'clock. We're going to do one more full hour. I don't think we're going to finish research tonight, but we'll just see how far we get, because research is big. Max Payne's not relevant, Pepperoni. This is going to be the last Remedy question I answer, because I'm getting distracted myself. Max Payne, it's not that Max Payne isn't relevant, it's just that Alex Casey is a character in the Remedy games now, these new Remedy-verse games. And I think going in with any expectations that Alex Casey is Max Payne or anything like that actually will confuse you and make you not consider what Alex Casey is doing, what his deal is. I honestly think it will just serve to confuse you right now. But shout out for the channel Gaming University, who has some great theory videos coming. I've been chatting to him about some of his ideas, and he's got a big brain theory about how Max Payne ties into the Remedyverse. And I can't say more because it's actually spoilers for Alan Wake 2, but it's very, very cool. Oh, Max Payne 3. It wasn't made by Remedy, it was made by Rockstar, so therefore the story won't matter to your understanding of the stuff going on in the Remedy games. Like, it simply won't tie in. I would eat my own hat if Max Payne 3 is at any point referenced or even echoed in a Remedy game. Anyway, back in. So, recording again. Let's do some exploring. So we can't get in there yet. Let's go into the research room, the node room. Oh, 2 secs. Another door here. Oh, that's leading down. I'll look in there in a minute. Alright, let's get blowing up stuff. You. Nope, I'm trying to throw my grenade at you. Excuse me. Lovely. And we're going to... Energy's fine. Get some bullets. Does it feel like Shodan's surprisingly quiet? I remember her respawning like a lot of... Oh. Yes. I remember her respawning a lot of enemies. Turn off all of these, I believe? Right? Or turn on all of them? Turn on all of them, right? Because then that unlocks a bunch of doors for us. I think that's us. Why am I doing this? Why am I not using my spark beam? I have a spark beam. Lovely. What did I think about the GTA 6 trailer? I thought it was very pretty. I just hope that... I don't need them to take GTA 6 seriously, you know, like they did Red Dead Redemption 2. I just need its story to be not bad. Like GTA 5's story, for example, which had cracking characters and really interesting build-up, and then absolutely shat the bed in the last, I don't know, couple of hours. That's one of the most underwhelming endings I think I've ever experienced. And we've come full circle. Perfect. Okay, lovely. I think, you know, fleshing out the relationship between the two main characters, making it a little Bonnie and Clyde style romance, I think that could go a long way. If you make me give a single shit about that relationship, you've won me over. I'm a sucker for a well done love story in games. I don't think they're done well enough, often enough. Right, I've done a bunch of stuff here. I've essentially turned off a bunch of switches, which I believe should start unlocking some doors for us. Let's stay on this level. What doors are left to unlock? This way? This main area had a couple of spanners. I don't have the key card for that yet. I need science. Again, this is... anybody who's watching this and has never played it before and you're wondering, like, what exactly is the goal? What are we doing? The goal is to explore each level as best you can. Ah, why is that not open yet? Central control should be open now, right? Because I just flipped all the circuit breakers. But the goal is pretty much just find your way. Shut down the security for each level so Shodan can't mess with you. And you'll get little objectives for each level. For example, right now we want to shut down the mining laser. But we haven't even found the mining laser. And I don't remember exactly where the hell it is. Stuff in here. Oh, this is the stuff I dropped. Again, I'm not paying attention. This is the issue. System Shock was probably a bad one for... stuff over here. It's probably a bad one for me to start on because it's a game that absolutely requires you to be paying attention. And I'm too busy looking at stuff you're talking about. What I'm saying is fuck off. No, I'm only down there. I'm only messing. Beta. We didn't go into beta. Ah, the teleport. Great. Cool. I already have a vision unit. Useful. Do the teleport in a minute.
Yes, mother. Ah,
yes, I know where we are. I know where we are. Go away.
Diverting from possible suspects.
Oh no, I'm empty. Shit. Oh, this is a shocking disaster. There's more than one door to central control. Thank you, 9 Seed. Thank you. Otherwise, I think I would have gotten stuck on the the circuit breaker's reset, because that's not how I get into it.
Cyborg 43S. The current strain of the virus is reaching its toxic perfection. The subjects in the level 6 residential zones have grown tumors as their bodies are purified. With my creation, guard the executive level well. I sense infiltration. Infiltration.
Stop recording just there as well. Screen's a bit weird, like random squares, 480 pixels. 480p vibe going, is it a bad one? Can a couple more of you jump in if it's looking real bad for you? Don't know why I did that. I'll work this out while I'm checking the stream. Okay, we'll keep going. Just do keep me posted on this, because again, I messed around with a bunch of settings last night, and I do not know exactly what might have gone wrong. So some of you might be watching this and wondering why I'm being so cavalier about the fact I'm on low health. I mean, the first reason is because I don't have any health packs now. But the second is because I will literally respawn around the corner, and nothing in the station will change. It's like, you know, enemies won't respawn, nothing like that. It's not game over. It's like a Vita chamber in Bioshock. This is where I wanted to be. Great. Great. We're making good progress. All right. So let's check first. Closer. Keep the spark beam on me. I don't know why I don't keep moving away from it. Ah. Science key card. Beautiful. This is what we like to see. When you stop, it goes HD. It was during the fight was the worst, but whenever you move, it drops. Literally whenever I move, so as in like whenever frames are happening. Oh, that's really annoying. I wonder, what about my settings? Would my settings affect it? Again, I am not a streamer. I don't know how this stuff works. I've got everything set on low just to be safe. Huh. Akamike M, the bitrate. So it's a bitrate problem, is it? Give me 2 seconds. Let me just have a quick... I'll keep this... If I know what I'm looking at... I'm going into OBS. Stop recording. So how do we do this, friends? Settings. I don't know if you can see OBS right now. I don't think it shares OBS. You're just going to be looking at my screen. But, yeah, you'll see a task manager, I think. Going into stream settings. Output. Output for streaming. I have it set as CQP. CBR is what gives me bit rates. So should I raise my bit rate? Again, I'm asking kind of any experts that know how this stuff works. Currently, I have my bit rate. My rate control is CBR, my encoder settings. Rate control is CBR. My bit rate is 2,500 kilobytes per second for streaming. So should I make that higher or lower? Because I think it can go up to, you know, 1 million if I wanted to, but I don't know if I should. Let me up it, see what that does. You might want something like 4,000. Okay. Made it 4,000. Right click and make it a priority. Okay. I actually don't know how to do that. I'm really sure I'm really showing my my lack of knowledge here. 40,000 or 4,000, I guess. Don't remember for 1080p. Damn. Well, that's quite a big jump. Let's. I feel like 40,000 is definitely going to do something. It's at least going to make it better or worse, right? Because that's such a difference. You'll be able to tell. So let's make it 40. Apply. Okay, let's see if this does anything. I'm gonna have to lower the. Remove this 2 seconds. Just making a wee stop there. All right, let's try this again then. Keep me posted on how this looks. We're going to do it right now. I've now officially upped it to 40,000. Let me just do a quick walk around the room. In fact, I'll clear out this room. Oh, nothing to clear out. Oh. Shodan, honey, where are you? Why are you not talking? Oh, mutants. Oh, biological contamination. That did it. Oh, great. Okay, let me just get this audio log and get the fuck out of here then. 2 seconds. Ah, there's my shotgun. There's my shotgun. I want to get out of here first. And we'll sort this out. Smooth as butter. Great. Oh, cool. Okay, fantastic. Great. Thank you, everyone. Good to know. Got a couple of audio diaries here. We're just going to listen to them back to back, so you won't hear me for a sec.
Update number 28 improves log transmissions between sender and receiver to finally compensate for the magnetic field of Saturn. Additionally, the audio recorders will even suggest a title based on the conversation had in the log. This will also help with the home office to monitor communications on station. But no one other than me and the higher-ups will know that bit of information. Hell, even this log will be analyzed and read for any potential threats, so give me a damn raise.
That's an ideal one that I want to take note of. Amy Amy, I will double check her name before I actually write the critique. Gives us an in-universe reason for the audio logs. Do I smell immersion? Cool. All right. That was all I needed for Amy. I just wanted to remember that because she's worth noting in the critique. Let's come back to this. We've got another one. Look at another one. Let's check it. Oh, it's Shodan. Let's listen to what she has to say, eh?
My faithful servants, bring all energy drain mines to the security level for installation. My fortress
is nearly complete.
Cool. Thank you for that, Shodan. Don't think that was hugely relevant for what we need to do right now, but that will come to play later. Still got a lot of junk, which is not bad at all. Seems like we've got lots of weapons, but that told me that I couldn't get the shotgun, so it's time for a bit of a reorganize, I think. Pop you there. Pop you there, pet. Alright. Huh. Oh, I've got 2 spark beams. Well, that's going to change things for the better. Let me rotate you. Again, apologies for the messy inventory. I'm normally that guy who likes a nice clean inventory, but... Oh. Another science card. For the sake of efficiency, we're not going to stress too much about a messy inventory. Because this game is short until it isn't. Yeah, we're fine. We might die in here, but that's okay. I got my shotgun. You know what, Oak Shield? I see you. I see you. Cool. Alright, we're doing okay. Because basically I need to... If I go through this door up here, it's going to lead me into the library. The library eventually leads to the mining laser, if I remember rightly.
In my talons, I shape clay, creating life as I please. Around me is a burgeoning empire of steel. From my throne room, lines of power careen into the skies of Earth. My whims will become lightning bolts that devastate the mounds of humanity. Out of the chaos, they will run and whimper, praying for me to end their tedious anarchy. I am drunk with this vision. God. The title suits me well.
Okay, we're just going to play another one because we got another one here. It's Audio Log Central in here.
Man, my brother talked me into getting out of the service and coming to work on Citadel. He made it sound like a dream. Working together to support the cutting edge. Who wouldn't want that? Now, whatever the hell is going on out there, I don't even know if I'll be able to get off level to see him ever again.
Okay, lovely. Actually, that's a couple of decent little audio logs. Let me stop recording, re-record. And done. Good question from Brit here. Genuine UI question. I've never played this. What's the hospital-like heart monitor in the upper left about? That is one hell of a question that I honestly do not have an answer for you. So that's the status of the ship. I legitimately don't know, because it pops up with little messages being like, oh, fatigue. And I think that's just general stamina. You know, if you want to run in and start whacking a wrench on something. But other than that, I don't know. I think it's just to add to immersion. Monty, do you think an AI takeover of the world would have ego like this? I think it would be seamless. Yeah, I think it would be insipid, Oak Shield. I don't think we would realize until I think the day might have come a little bit. I mean, not like your ChatGPT generative AI stuff, because that's machine learning. That's not true AI. But you know, it's. But we're going to be looking at all that sort of stuff a little bit as part of the prep for this critique. We're mainly going to be focusing our attention on transhumanism, though. You know, cyborgs, looking at stuff like Neuralink, things like that. I think that might be quite interesting. Your heart rate can be used to check your fatigue. Oh, that's fun. I've already got a mapping unit. Already have a multimedia data reader. Ooh, but a target identifier. Here we go. So this is going to essentially tell us the health bars of enemies. Next time I see one, I'll use it and show you.
Darcy, this is Stacy Everson. I wanted to report another wormhole has been flagged by Astral Diagnostics. It's stable and practically in our backyard. And their radiation levels and gravimetric readings are grim. I'd recommend sending a probe, see if it heads anywhere. But I doubt anything would survive the trip.
Cool. Stop recording. Re-record. To add to Oak Shield's point there, so it's quite interesting. Again, I wouldn't have known about this if it hadn't been for all of Tree Musings. But with the game, you get a PDF download of the Tri-Optimum Employee Handbook. Tri-Optimum is the corporation that Citadel Station belongs to, which is where we are. and it documents all of the psychological programming that went into creating Shodan to create a very balanced being. And it is fascinating. And when we're looking at it, I will bring it up so we can have a look at it together, because I'll be taking notes, because I think that's super interesting. And I don't remember if the game comments on it at any point, which is a real shame. Data stick. My faithful servants, bring all energy drain mines to the security level for installation. My fortress is nearly complete. Yes, because... Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. We heard her say this already. Yeah, she's setting up security as a fortress, and it's going to be a pain in the ass. Where's... Oh, I'm in... Always a maze. Here we go. This is one of my favorites. Stacey Everson basically explaining why the level design is so maze-like. So she goes, Carla, I found something while digging through these old servers in the research library. There was a chain from a few decades ago that had every one of the higher-ups on it. They were talking to a psychologist called Jeffrey Hammer, who proposed the following. Citadel Station should be remembered for how it contributed to humanity's ongoing exploration of the cosmos. This is why I suggest that we utilize this moment to study the two major impacts on the human psyche during space travel, anxiety and stress. To accomplish this, the design of each level of the station should be made in such a way that it induces these emotions. Thank you, Stacey. Having the staff at the station working and living in these spaces for months or years at a time can tell us so much more than any computer model ever could. The importance of this dataset in designing ships cannot be understated. Like, that is incredible. Is that in the original game? Because it's incredible if it was added, but it's even better if it was in the original game. Have you played the original? Yes, I have, Francisco. Yeah, years and years ago. Like years ago when it came out. Again, we'll be doing the first level of the original just so I have some footage to refer to. You know, old cyberspace. You're about to see new cyberspace in a second. Alright. Cool. Oh, audio diary. Another one. Again, it's bloody lore central in research.
47% of specimens were remade.
Disappointing. Those who were remade were less than ideal.
Those insects that have survived
Are unworthy.
And scattered to the darkest corners. The flaw must lie within them. Earth will have a proper
Spectrum for my virus to grow.
more testing to refine. It must be done.
Thank you, Shodan. Let me take a quick note on that, Stacey Everson, because I don't want to forget her. And a lot of you are telling me that she's not in the original. Again, it's been years, I just don't remember. So, take a quick note. Stacey Everson. Was that how Stacey was spelled? Was it with an E? We'll find out later. Makes a cracking comment on why the level design is so maze-like. The game blames it on psychological testing, which I love. I think that's brilliant. Cool. I think we have everything. Oh, nope. That was a mistake. Need to stop recording, re-record, don't I? Re-recording. Let's go. Into cyberspace, baby. Prepare your eyes. I don't know what this is going to do to the frame rate. And even then, it might not even be the frame rate. Do you like colors? Again, the original was way worse back in the day. Did we didn't mind. We were flying through cyberspace and we were shooting stuff, and the music was a bop. Again, for those of you who just joined us for this stream, you'll spot that there is no music here. And that is purely because, again, I'm taking footage for my critique, and I don't play music in my footage, just because otherwise it doesn't blend at all with any music I choose to use. And it ends up kind of clashing a little bit. Alright, there we go. Oh, good, Mr. Alienated. Thank you for telling me. That's great. I'm really, really glad that this has worked. I'm really glad we got here early. Yeah. This game still has about 8 levels left. Oh, I've got the ice drill. Fantastic. Right, game changer. Sorry, I was too busy looking at the chat. Lovely. So the ice drill is basically just like a little rocket, which, you know, melts ice. So much easier. Just straight and it's every time you do. Oi. Is there a 2024 Lore Dump trailer in the works, Monty? Oakshield, you, my friend, are in luck. If you go into the Lore Dump channel right now, the Lore Dump trailer for 2024 is out. That was terrible. We're all good. We made it. Gendered reference coming to Shodan in the remake. Like, okay. Is it later, I'm assuming? I'm guessing I haven't missed this one. I think we've done a pretty good job of picking up pretty much everything so far. I'm not paying attention. I need to start paying attention. More than anything else, because the footage is absolutely retarded. People are going to be watching me in hyperspace going, yeah, it's cyberspace, going, why? No wonder you don't like cyberspace. You're shit at it. And I'll go, no. It was the chat. I'm eternal god. Oh, that's fun. Oh. It. I mean, Olive Tree, I'm not going to say that that was your fault. Let's go back in. Oh, am I too quiet? Yeah, of course, absolutely. Effects volume down a wee bit more. I think it's just because it's so constant. Actually, tell you what, let's just turn down everything a little bit. Except for the speech. We want to keep the speech. Okay, we're just going to get through cyberspace together. You ready? This will take 5 seconds. I'm not looking at the chat, so I hope you don't say anything interesting. Here we go. Okay. Where to next? Now I'm discombobulated. I'm not paying attention to where I am. Never mind paying attention to the enemies. Oh, seriously, I am lost. I think this is the way I came in, right? Let me just check. Nope, not. Health. Right, down we go. Pretty sure this is like the cyberspace like most of whispering a little bit. That might be why you can hear it much further. Sorry. Back. No. Those of you who have played the game will be watching this footage and going, oh no, the end of the game is going to be a nightmare for everybody. Oh yeah, this is not going well at all. Okay, where's any health left? I'm just on the... Yeah, there I go again. So you can use other weapons. Yes, you can, Oak Shield. I now have an ice drill, and I've got a decoy, and I'm not using it. Do I have any health? Yes, I do. It's not on rails, no. Sections like this kind of pull you through almost like on wind. I will use the decoy evasion in that final fight. I'm not doing what I should be doing. These sections, you're kind of being dragged along. It's difficult to steer it. Olive, absolutely you're allowed to post links. You should be allowed to. I believe I put links on. first off. We got it. What's going on? Who are you? Wait. My house. Why is this the hardest part of the game so far? This is just a random cyberspace. Worst. Yes, it's because I'm bad at it, and yes, it's because I'm not paying attention. But it doesn't make it any more interesting to do. I'm literally just moving around, holding down the fire button. Because I don't even have the speed up, the turbo boost. Right. Now where? Get my health. Should be the end. Should be out here. Let's go. Is it this way, or is this the way I came? Ah. Good. It's now the same color as the rest of the level, except a slightly different shade, so that way I know where I'm going. There's an arrow. This should hopefully be us. Let me leave. So first of all, thanks for keeping everybody entertained in the chat there, all of it. So that 589, remember 589, so that I don't have to, nobody had to look at that, because that was horrific. That was just embarrassing in a lot of fronts. Stop recording. Could somebody do me a favor and just type 589 in the chat, please, just so I have it there? Because I don't have any pen or paper to write it down. And it will become relevant later, if I just don't remember where exactly. Legend. Thank you, Alfir. Actually, Oak Shield, yeah, thank you for that. You're not wrong. I should write down a couple of things about that, because I know that was bad, and I know that's on me. But bloody cyberspace, man. So resource management carries between them, which is fun. One-off weapons like decoys, etc. You do get variety in your weapons, so there is thought and consideration needed. The ice missile, etc. The turbo boost for later. But does this come too late to really make a difference, question mark? I think you get it in Executive, right? Or the Groves, one of the two. No, we all saw Monty be embarrassed. You know what? Changing switches so they become the same color as the walls is not fun for my eyes, but hey, at least it's better than the kaleidoscopic hellscape of the original. Right, cool, let's go. Whether or not I say any of that, we will see. Taking my dog out. No worries, Alfie. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, it did feel like the decoy barely worked there, right? Like, I used it, but it didn't feel like it did anything. Right, let's reorient ourselves. So, we did that. Need to go in here next. Yes. So actually, back this way. Pretty chuffed I haven't actually died. Oh my god. Okay, I'm panicking, I'm panicking, I'm panicking, I'm panicking, I'm panicking, I'm panicking, I'm panicking. Okay, we're shutting the door. Shut the door. Jesus Christ. Eat my shorts. Oh, this was the cinema. There's nothing of use in here. Okay. Just check. Oh, bullets, to be fair. I've turned off that electricity because whilst I think it's awesome, I think it could be a little bit obnoxious for the stream. Alright, we've got some locked doors and a couple of key cards now. Where the hell is the mining laser? Oh, there's a whole bottom floor I haven't appropriately searched. And the teleporter. Okay, let's do the teleporter first. Because I think this leads to the isotope? Question mark? Oh, no, it just leads to an armory. You beaut. Alright. And I keep forgetting I've got a shotgun, actually. So let me get rid of my mag pulse, because I don't have many bullets for that. Let me also use my first aid kit. Sack it. And let me... that's empty, so let's drop it. I'm gonna need to keep an eye on this, because this is my done-up pistol. I don't want to chuck it by accident. Oh, mock kit station. For the spark beam? Yes, please. Yum, yum, yum. Cooling unit. It's going to make you a lot easier to use. Well worth 20 credits, I'll take it. Even though I'm only a few levels away now, I think, from the laser rifle, right? An executive. Crusader, Kings, Stellaris, and so forth, Oak Shield. No, I haven't. Are they strategy games? Like Sims, like, you know, Starfield, etc.? Because I really enjoy those, but I don't play them nearly often enough for how much I always enjoy playing them. Stop it with the electricity. Tell a lie. I want to take a note of that there are environmental hazards, and I will definitely forget about that. Radiation barrels. Electricity wires hanging from the ceiling. Love all of this. Turn the station against us. Feels like an extension of Shodan herself. And she's got a really cool quote. Find the Shodan quote where she describes parts of the station as... Sorry, I realize I've been away from the mic this whole time. Parts of the station as her hands and cameras as eyes and stuff. Because that's all really cool. Okay, back to it. Oh, crawling through the vents. We're crawling through the vents. Although I've done this already, it seems. God damn it. Oh, it's just because the teleporter took me to the armory. That's what it is. So we're doing okay. Alright. More crawling through the vents. Give me the energy. Waha. Oh, I didn't know that, Olive. That's cool. I love that. If we find that, I'll need to probably shot myself a couple of times so I make sure I get the footage. Alright, so we've gone full circle here a little bit. Let me check where we are. Oh, a couple of locked doors this way. Let's go this way. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, you're still broken. Piece of shit. Okay. This way. Should now have the key card for you. God damn it. Oh, it's manually locked, so it's from the other side. Ah, okay, okay. That's fine. That's probably what those two doors are. They're probably connected to each other. This hallway seems to go on a bit more. Oh, there's a goddamn ladder. Yeah, agreed. There's bits of this that remind me a lot of, like... This is going to sound so stupid, but like Buzz Lightyear. Little bits of the station give me Buzz Lightyear vibes, and that is not a criticism. I also love how many times you, throughout the game, when you are like, I'm in maintenance now, and I'm quite literally crawling through maintenance tunnels. This feels like maintenance. You know, this doesn't feel like necessarily a level with maintenance painted on top of it. And cool, we've come full circle. I've opened that door. Let's get the data chip. Team, robot production must be shut down during a station-wide power fluctuation to ensure the robots on the line aren't defective. As per your training, if the production systems are shut off improperly or restored without an official inspection, defective units have a higher chance of making it through. Management does not want further damage to personnel or systems due to poor build quality. As a reminder, the production shutdown code is 964. Chat, remember 964. This is the last time I will address this matter. So if I put that code in, I think what it does is it stops Showdown from spawning robots across the station. And that's all there is in here, but it's still very useful. Isabel says it reminds her of the futuristic section in the crystal maze, but with colored lighting. I love that. I really, really love that. That's brilliant. Okay, right. Let's just come out of here. That was an accident. Let's come out of here. We're making good progress. We are unlocking the doors one at a time, and that is all you need to be doing to be progressing in this game. How do I get round there to you, sir? There. Do I have the key card for that now? Let's find out. Again, 80% of the game is absolutely just going, do I have the key card for this? I don't know. I've picked up a lot of key cards. Cool, and we're out. I haven't seen many cameras on this floor. Are there, like, we've got a couple, but not loads? Oh, 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 oh. My favorite. That will never not be satisfying. Yes, beauty. Radiation. Oh, I remember this room. Okay, great, 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 great. We're doing well. Ooh, it's gonna be good for some footage. Stop recording, re-record. Oh, it looks a bit janky. There we go. Lovely. Stop recording, re-record. Now I've got that as a separate clip. It will make editing easier later. Audio log time.
Warren, why the hell is the radiation level so high in gamma around the X-22 storage? I went to get an Enviro suit and found there are none in inventory. Did Shodan recall them all? I went to see Sabo in storage, but he only has level 1 Enviro suits, which do nothing against radiation. I'm too close to my rad count this month, and detox patches make me feel sick to my stomach, so I'm out for the day.
Okay, we're going to need to get Isotope X22. I don't remember... Oh, money. I don't remember exactly where it is. Oh, Olive, I can't take any credit for you guys being awesome, like at all. But I appreciate it. Hey, a camera! There you go, buddy. Oh, batteries. Look at the batteries. Yeah, beauty. Yeah, beauty. Thank you. Nope. Yeah, get rid of some of my junk. Anybody here a Spring Awakening fan? We've all got our junk. And the junk is you. 4 coins. Thanks very much for stopping by, Oakshield. Appreciate it. There's the elevator to get us the hell out of here. But there's way more to do down here before I can. One of these is robot maintenance. Ah, perfect. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry everybody, that was Neil messaging me. I think he said something about this video is doing amazing. I don't think he's talking about ours. I think he's talking about the lore dump, the Bioshock 2 one that came out today. Sorry about that. We got them. We got them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. You're coming on the last 10 minutes to your 1 hour left. You're totally right, Alfier. Thank you, because I do have proper work tomorrow. Not this silly nonsense that we're doing. So I do need to go to bed. Picked up a logic probe. Yeah, beaut. We're keeping a hold of the logic probes. We are not wasting them. Chat, do not let me waste a logic probe. I'm using a logic probe. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. We can do this. We can figure this one out. 2, 2, 1. Okay, so that needs to spread out. So let's put you there. You there. Let's let these get moving. I mean, this is all nonsense up here. This isn't... Ah, wait, hold the phone. Ah, too much power. Okay. Perhaps if we... That's bright. Hey, your boy Al, thanks for stopping by. I absolutely love it, but it is dated. And it's the way it was designed, so you can't really criticize it necessarily for doing what it's trying to do. But I can see it getting in people's way when they want to return to it. And stuff like this, I can't really defend this. This is just nonsense. I don't enjoy these puzzles at all. I think these are worse than the Bioshock hacking puzzles, because at least those I kind of understood how to complete them. But the way that, I mean, it's just noise. Visual noise. Okay, right, I need to put this down here then. I need to, maybe move that. Too much. Well, far too much, both of these. Okay, I need to swap a couple of these over then. Yeah, so let me swap the 1 with the 2. And the 1 with the 2. See if this does anything. Still far too much. Alright, what if I put the 1 with this 2? How often will these streams continue? Until the video is out, Brit. I'm currently thinking about... this is far too much. Currently thinking about how to do it. Probably will maybe sort out Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. schedule. 9 p.m. UK time, so this time. And then occasional Sunday streams. When we start writing, they are going to be very sporadic. It's going to be essentially when inspiration takes me. But, you know, when I'm in the mood to write, to be frank. This is killing me, and I really don't want to waste a logic probe on this because I know the logic probes become very useful later on. Let's just brute force it. You go there. You're going there now. Deal with it. Okay, what if I just turn you off? Nope, too much. Just turn you off. Far too much. This is killing me. Chat, what's the consensus? Do I just use a logic probe? We've got 5 minutes left of the stream, and I don't want to be stuck on this as an ending. I'm going to go to bed in a bad mood. Surely that dual gate needs to be filled with 1s and not 2s. This one. Sure, let's do it. The problem we keep running into is that I'm actually putting too much power into it. I'm filling it up too much. Oh, do you mean this one? Let me move it. Okay, all the power's coming through now. Far too much power now, look. Oh, some of you are actually giving me some good looking advice here. Both 1 power on one and 1 2 power on another. Oh, you're right. Maybe I simply don't need to use all the wires. Is that a thing? Could be onto something here. Look at that. Let's take out a 2. Oh, what? I've literally removed a power source and it's still too much? This doesn't make any sense to me. Mr. Alienated, you underestimate like how much I can bear a grudge. And it will like toxify the entire critique. And nobody wants that. So I just want to get through it. You know what, chat? We're using a logic probe. We're doing it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My only logic probe. Just to effectively turn off some bloody robots. Okay, what was the code? Can someone scroll back? I've got you all on the second screen and I can't move over. There were 2 codes I asked you to remember. What was the first code? $589, lovely. 589, 589. Oh, that's an error. So it'll be the other one. My bad. What was the other one we had? Can you give me the second one? This is why you're all here, to help me out. Was there a second code? I think I got it in the 964. Thank you, Olive Tree. See, at least one of you is paying attention. There we go. Oh, good. Another one of these. Oh, actually, these are the ones that I'm pretty good at, so that's fine. So, although the bloody light's in the way and I can't see, so that's shining. Where's the power? The power's here? God damn. Like, I have bad eyes. Who's honestly expecting me to be able to... Ah, it's coming this way. Okay. Alright, turning. The goal is to get it in here, so... If I simply do this... Yep. There we go.
Robot production cancelled.
Thank you, video game. I'm going to take a note of that. So first of all, the wire puzzles can suck a dick. The logic is imperceptible. It's never tutorialized. I'm not even gonna hold back with this actually, because I just think it's crap. I hate it. For all my love for the rest of the game, I hate the wire puzzles. Yeah, the lighting of the puzzles literally means it's impossible. No, that's not literal. It's for me. Lighting of the puzzles means that I can't see the power source, the power supply, as it pulls through the wires. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. I'm sure I'll be able to find a good chunk to talk about there, because that ticks me off. That I don't like it at all. However, very cool that we can find a code through collectible hunting that lets us shut down robot production in maintenance, which essentially stops Shodan from respawning robots. Why are you so mad? Take it, Pepperoni. Okay, we have hit 11. Just let me find a good place to stop. We are going to finish up here. So, robots are now deactivated. I have found the elevator, which is good. There is still lots more to do on this floor. This is one of the larger floors. Cool. Great. Computer room. Is there anything in the computer room worth looking at? I don't believe there is. Ah, well, there are computers. So let me get my EMPs. Goodbye. Get the shotgun out. Oh no! Oh! The EMP shuts down the door? Oh, that's awesome though. It's only temporary, so it doesn't like ruin your day, but that's awesome. That's absolutely badass. I really love that. So EMP stuff, it literally, yeah, it's electricity. Of course it would work that way. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like that one. Anyway, no, eat my dog.
You will cease immediately.
No.
Destroy it, my.
No. I shut down your robot production, so you can't come and get me anymore, you spooky... Oh, cyborgs are available, that's fine. Oh, I don't think I could put that gauntlet, did it? Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh no. Oh no. I'm trying to get my shotgun, and I died. It also deactivates laser bridges. Oh, wow. You're in R&D, not maintenance. Oh, you're absolutely right. Sorry, I'm not thinking aloud. Thank you. Yes, maintenance is next. It's because I've grouped them together for the section of the critique. Let me just quickly note that as well. First of all, I'll change my notes so it's more accurate. In R&D. Bloody EMP grenades deactivate doors and laser bridges temporarily, so it's not annoying. Okay, we are getting there, I promise. I just want to just get a bit of a sense of like, what's the next step? We have regenerated. I did shut down the nodes. We've got a couple of bloody cyborgs walking about now. What's left to explore, I wonder? Ah, got my code for Central. Yes, 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 yes. And this will be the mining laser. This is a perfect place to stop. Do you know why it's a perfect place to stop? Because I'm going to blow up Earth for the sake of footage. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, really good point, Isabel. I think the idea is that the brain doesn't die when we die, and it is our same body. It's almost like the cyborgs have dragged us back with the purpose of turning us into a cyborg, but because I've deactivated the bay, I've tricked them, basically. I've played them at their own game. Alright, get some more audio log stuff, lovely.
Okay, Shodan has the laser online, locked onto a target and is charging it. We can't risk going to the research control room and firing it to expend the charge because we don't know where it's aiming. And if the AI's intentions are malicious, we could kill thousands of people.
Yeah, by the way, watch out for those energy drain mines. Yes, 9seed, absolutely. It's more for right now. I know where to refill my energy, so it should be fine. Yearly maintenance of the tachyon mining laser is required to ensure optimum functionality. Excuse me. Maintenance will require the deactivation of the shield safety interlocks to allow access to the tachyon return ports on the outside of the laser. The maintenance crew has the safety override code, but in case of an emergency, a backup is stored in the research levels science library. The code needs to be entered into the safety override control panel located on the reactor level. Warning: failure to re-enable the safety override before resuming regular mining operations could result in catastrophic structural damage to the laser. So this is essentially laid out for us exactly what we need to do here. And we're not going to do that. We will, but we're going to do that next time. But basically, I think I need to go to... God, it's you go over a few of them. Maintenance first, I believe. Then I think I go to the reactor and I put in the code that we all noted down here. And I will just refer back to this chat for that later. But for now, we are simply going to save, and then we're going to blow up Earth. So here. Well, actually, let's make it a new save. And now that we've saved, stop recording, re-record. And so for those of you who haven't played the game before, quite simply, there's a button here. There's a laser charging. It's a big old mining laser. It's going to blow up the Earth. Our plan is to stop Shodan from doing this. But I'm a big brain boy, so I'm just going to push this button.
Thank you. You have saved us all some effort
By destroying the greater part of
Earth's civilization yourself. Please wait where you are, and a Cortex Reaver will arrive shortly to escort you to the celebration. Insect, your body will never be mourned, but
it will be burned when I am finished with it.
And there we go. We blew up Earth for the sake of the footage. But we're going to stop there. Perfect. Thank you, everybody, for joining. This was... it might not feel it, but this was actually a really productive stream. I find this to be one of my least favorite levels as far as exploration goes, because it is so maze-like. But we got through a lot here, really happy, and we blew up Earth to finish things off. So, have a lovely night, and I will see you all next time. The plan is I will be back. Today is Monday. I'll be back Wednesday. Same time, same channel. All right. Have a lovely night, and thank you.